What's going on, my transit gaming fans? In case any of you guys aren't aware, yeah, I'm finally back to making content after this period of limbo. I've posted a few other videos already in the beginning of 2026, which I highly recommend you guys check out. Yeah, look at this. We have an incredible new office setup going on right here. I custom made everything, put everything together. Yeah, a fantastic place for me to display my stuff and all my favorite things that really showcase my passions and what I absolutely enjoy. But yeah, I think this video will definitely work to show you guys that I did in fact do a lot of things in the year 2025. And so my video series on folding paper models is finally back from popular demand. Yeah, I know you guys have been waiting for another video for quite some time, and wow, like in the year 2025, I have collected quite a hot new lineup of new paper models for my collection. Yeah, like, guys, paper models are my absolute favorite type of collectibles, and you can already see some of the iconic ones that I have, my absolute favorites in the back here. But yeah, this is going to be an excellent video, and I can't wait because I'm going to be showing you guys all the paper models I've been accumulating in the year 2025, and I've been to so many different places around the Toronto area to go transit fanning, to go to like events, and fan a lot of older retiring buses. But anyways, let me go ahead and switch camera angles. Alright, perfect. So you guys can actually see what I'm doing a lot better. Yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys the first model for this video that I'll be folding. Yeah, check this out, guys. This is the Burlington Transit 50th anniversary paper model. Yeah, Burlington Transit actually celebrated their 50th birthday last year in 2025. Yeah, so to celebrate, they were actually handing these out, these paper models, which you can see clearly resembles the older GM New Look buses. But unfortunately, Burlington Transit never ended up preserving one of these buses, which is pretty unfortunate. Like I really wish they had the budget for it back then. Oh man, I had to look on my phone to try to piece together the entire story, but yeah, so basically what happened was that last summer, I actually went all the way out to Burlington like multiple times. The first time I went there was actually back in June, and when I got off the train at Burlington Go and saw the new customer service office, yeah, so that was when I first discovered that these paper models were being handed out. The customer service desk unfortunately wasn't open at the time, and so unfortunately I had to come back another time to finally get my hands on these paper models. I'm not just gonna take those folded ones already, like on the table there. In around mid-July, I ended up going back to Burlington when the customer service desk was open, and finally got to grab it. And then fast forward to September 5th, that's when they had the actual 50th anniversary event. Yeah, so the customer service desk at Burlington Go, like, they were handing out the paper models again. And something else really cool, I actually have one of these displayed here, is, yeah, check it out. The 50th anniversary Presto card. Like, yeah, look at this, guys. The commemorative 50th anniversary Presto card. They were actually handing those out during the event. And I was hanging out with my friend that day who also lives in the area. So yeah, the both of us went to downtown Burlington. We fanned some buses, and we ended up taking a bus all the way out to Appleby Go, which is also in Burlington. And that's where we ended up getting 70, 51, and 52, the D40 LFs, which was awesome. Yeah, what a fun day that was. I think that's all I have to say about Burlington Transit. But yeah, like, you have to appreciate just how cool this paper model is. The detailing looks awesome. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, to celebrate the 50th anniversary, Burlington Transit ended up wrapping one of their Nova buses into a special heritage scheme. And funny enough, it was like made to resemble what it looks like on the New Look. And so I guess I have mixed feelings about this, but at the same time, like, still cool that Burlington Transit actually cares about their heritage. And yeah, ended up creating a heritage scheme. If only YRT would do something like that, huh? Yeah, like, this is just cool, guys. Like, you can see, like, even the front as well. Yeah, it looks very much like a New Look. There's also a GMC logo at the front. Yeah, overall, very, very nice. And I can't wait to fold this for the camera. So, yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Yeah, this should be pretty easy fold for the first one. So, I'm going to go ahead and do this, while also being delicate with my hands. Alright, cool. Just need to form this prism shape. Yep, and okay, be careful with the wheels here. Okay, another side I have to pop the wheels out. Slightly worried that I'll tear off a bit of this cardboard that I don't want to. Okay, I think this shows it well, but yeah, there should be 3 different groups at the bottom of the bus where these are supposed to go into. These I have to fold up as well. Oh yeah, I just realized. Forgot to mention, like, in the intro of the video, but yeah, the reason why I've moved locations for my home office is because yeah, my house went through a lot of renovations during the past summer, so unfortunately had to lose the older office room, which is unfortunate. But yeah, unfortunately it took me this long to finally make this new office space work. I don't know if some of these, like, holes even want to, like, cooperate, or like did they make them the wrong size? Actually, never mind. Like, these are actually made the right size, unlike the TTC ones, so they're not loose. Okay, but the front one though, like, I'm not sure what is going on. Wow, is there like a size issue? Okay, at first I thought the hole was too small, but alright, still works out in the end. Alright, cool. And then we'll start doing the front and the back. Oh, and these mirrors, by the way, you do not fold. Oh, actually, this is interesting. Like, the front of the bus, like, is actually curved. So the front here, like, you don't have to, like, you can't really force fold it in order to, like, maintain the shape. So, okay, so here's how to do it. Yep, just literally do this, and then slide this in. Yeah, perfect. And so the front here, you should be able to get a shape like this. So here's the front of the bus. Man, like, is this too bright? What if I take this out and, like, force fold, like, the top here just a little bit? I don't know if it really changes things. I guess we'll just leave it as is, and then, yeah, just finish with the back. Alright, cool. Oh, what? Why did it come out? Oh no, don't tell me, like, this is super loose. But yeah, this is it. We have completed the first model. The GM New Look of Burlington Transit. Okay, is this, like, too bright or something? Okay, yeah, no, like, the front and the back, like, ended up being kind of loose. So, I really hope I don't have to resort to tape eventually. What? It just keeps coming out. What is happening? Okay, I actually want to show you guys like how the entire thing looks like. Assuming I can actually work with the camera here. Oh my goodness. And yep, here's the, yep, celebrating 50 years.
Bruh.
Oh. Oh, you can actually see like the comparison between, actually, I don't know if like Burlington Transit had an old logo, but it's pretty cool to see the comparison. Dude, this is actually getting annoying. But regardless, yeah, this is the completed model. I think I'll put it to the side and get started with the next one. Alright, the second model I have to show to you guys is this. Yeah, this is the Niagara Transit Nova Bus LFS. Yeah, so this is the current new look for the local buses in the Niagara region. So what basically happened was that a few years ago, there was actually a bunch of local transit operators in the Niagara region. So that included Niagara Falls, Welland, and St. Catharines, as well as this regional bus system to connect all these municipalities together called Niagara Region Transit. A few years ago, all of them ended up merging together to result in the current Niagara Transit. More and more of the fleet roster is being repainted to look like this. Okay, so how did I end up getting this? Well, I ended up getting this back in August. Right, not exactly August, but July 30th. I woke up incredibly early in the morning to head down to the Niagara region for an incredibly special event, because Niagara Transit on that day treated the community to an event as a special farewell event for one of their buses. In fact, the oldest active transit bus in Ontario at the time. Yeah, and so that is bus number 2368, an old generation Orion VII bus from 2003. So yeah, you heard me right. The Niagara region ended up maintaining an Orion VII bus for so long. It was only after this farewell event in around August that number 2368 was finally decommissioned from their fleet roster. So you can tell how special this bus is to Niagara Transit, as well as to the transit fan community. So quite a few of us actually went out all the way to the Niagara region to their Heartland garage facility for this special event. They also handed out these paper models during the event, and I believe like these are relatively new. From some people that I've talked to who have visited the Niagara region, like at the time, like these paper models were quite difficult to come by, and not even the major bus terminals had them at the time. But I think slowly but surely they started distributing these paper models to more places. I remember going back to St. Catharines months after and seeing those being displayed at the St. Catharines bus terminal, because people who worked there ended up folding them for themselves. Well, anyways, let's go ahead and get back into paper models. Yeah, as you can see here, this model is quite different, because not only do you have to punch out the parts from this main cardboard here, but this is something I've never seen before, because both the front and back end of the bus are separate from the rest of the vehicle here. And so it'll be quite interesting to see how these all come together. Yeah, I'm excited, and yeah, let's go ahead and start punching this out. not much of it has came loose, which is great news. Yeah, mostly just the back here. Okay, and so I don't know how I can show this effectively, but yeah, gotta figure out how to like punch this out. All right, my apologies. I think the recording cut for a little while, but yeah, I ended up popping this out, and just in case, also got this out as well. All right, finally, and so here's what this looks like, and you can see the typical headlights of the Nova bus. Alright, yep, so here's what the template looks like. I'm gonna put this off to the side. Okay, now, how are we gonna fold this? Yep, you're gonna start by identifying the roof of the bus. Oh, and this right here, I don't know if it's called the air conditioning or the HVAC unit, but yeah, this part of the bus is actually a nice detail in this model specifically, because it's actually like exposed like that, so I'm not like on the top of the bus, so I have to be careful to like not fold this. And so what I'm gonna do is figure out how to like pop these two out so that they're uniform with the main body of the bus. What? Is this a printing error? Don't tell me it's a printing error. Yeah, as you can see here, the like printing of the grooves like might have went awry here, because like only like half of it is like how do I explain it? It's like able to be like separated like normal. Okay, finally. Go carefully. And yeah, as you can see, here's how you like form the shape of the bus body, the HVAC unit. Okay, perfect. So then it looks like this. And then yep, just pop the tires out. And slowly. Nice. So you get this shape. Okay, so then these have to be folded. Yep, so then there we go. Oh, these two. Just gotta carefully get these in. Oh no, did they make these the wrong size again? Okay, never mind. Okay, that's one. Okay, these middle ones are giving me trouble. Front one's in. Gonna have to use my fingers to somehow like make these holes bigger. Okay, finally. This one's in. And this one's in. Okay. That took way too long. So this is the result. And then I assume from the bottom here, here and here are left empty. And then, yep, what I'm gonna do is, I think you're supposed to fold this down. Yep, and then the sides, they have like one small thing here. Yep, looks like this. Okay, now go attach the front of the bus to, okay. So how on earth is this supposed to work? But obviously, if you take a look at this, there should be like two grooves like here, and this thing here on top, which will attach to a groove like on the top of the, which will attach to a groove on the top of the bus. Yep. Like maybe it's like this. Oh wow, I mean, it just slides in like that. And then... Oh, okay. Oh, and then maybe these... You have to fold this way. Yep, you fold this way. I need to somehow make these attach. I have no idea, like, how angle-wise, like, these are supposed to, like, align with each other. Shape doesn't look the greatest, but, yeah, this is what the front of the bus looks like. Yeah, like this. Now it's time to do the back. I'm just gonna assume this top one here is behind, and same with the other one. Maybe this top one is in front? Yep, there we go. So this is attached, and then just fold it down. Oh, and before that I gotta fold these down. Okay, first one's actually in, perfect. Okay, and perfect. Alright, I think we did it. Yeah, second model, finally. The Niagara Transit Nova Bus. But you can see the interesting way they did the roof of the bus, as well as like the top details. It just looks a lot more 3D than like other Nova Bus LFS models I've gotten in the past. And then you can see here it says, "Welcome aboard Niagara Transit." Oh, I swear, I feel like the brightness has been like overkill like before, like in this video. So I apologize if like the footage comes out embarrassingly bad. Yeah, I'm not used to this new setup. Wow, but after all this time, I've only folded like 2 models, and unfortunately I gotta go to dinner, so I think I'll pause and come back later. Alright, we're back, guys. Just came back from dinner, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into the third paper model I have to show you guys. Which is actually 2, because check this out. Because not only is Burlington Transit celebrating an anniversary milestone, but York Region Transit as well. So yeah, York Region Transit was formed back in 2001 after merging other local transit agencies as well. And a couple years later, the VIVA Bus Rapid Transit was born. But yeah, I guess never have we expected York Region Transit to actually deliver a series of events to celebrate 25 years. And one of these events is a bunch of customer appreciation booths, which were featured a couple months ago at various terminals in York Region. They had it at Richmond Hill Center, Finch Station, Cornell Terminal, Promenade Terminal. Yeah, at each one of these customer appreciation events, they had like booths set up where like where they meet the morning commuters going to work and school, talk with them, and you know, promote transit, and overall just being there, thanking the community who has been riding with York Region Transit for all this time. And so they were handing out a bunch of goodies, including these special edition paper models, by the way. These are really cool. Yeah, so as you can see, this is an Excelsior XD40 bus, featuring VIVA on one side, actually, and YRT on the other. Yeah, and actually what's pretty interesting is that it's only until recently that VIVA's the BRT system started getting these Excelsior buses, because normally they'd be like on YRT local service, but recently they started ordering like new buses from New Flyer. They're getting brand new XD40s and their articulated variants, the XD60s as well. They're entering service across the network as we speak. And what's pretty hilarious is that early on, Viva Yellow started debuting its new Excelsior buses to replace the awesome Van Hool buses, the OGs. So yeah, when they first started getting Excelsiors to replace the buses, what they did first on Viva Yellow was actually take some local YRT Excelsiors and wrap them in a makeshift Viva scheme, which is hilarious. They did that with 2208 to 2210. Now, as of uploading this video, I believe all of them have been unwrapped back to YRT, because the actual brand new Viva Excelsiors have been delivered. I forget exactly what fleet numbers they are. I think it's 2576 to 2583. And so those are already seeing most of these are already seeing service on Viva Yellow. And unfortunately, just the single Van Hool is left across the North Division, which is number 5133. Which brings me to the next thing I want to talk about, is that not only did York Region Transit have these customer appreciation booths, but to celebrate 25th anniversary, they're also putting out a bunch of open house events for their garage facilities. So just recently, I went to the open house for the North Division garage in Newmarket, which is just incredible. This is my first time being there. This is my first time being at a York Region Transit open house, by the way. So it was really awesome seeing all these buses at the garage. And so what YRT is doing is that they're having multiple different sessions for these open houses. So for North Division, they're doing slots for 3 different weeks, all of which are on Saturdays. Not only are they doing North Division, but the BRT Division garage down in Richmond Hill is also getting an open house. Yeah, I absolutely cannot wait for that one. I signed up for it as well. And last but not least, YRT is also doing an online contest where you can like share your memories of riding with York Region Transit for a chance at some incredible prizes. Oh, and also at the York Region building in Newmarket, there's also apparently a history showcase display inside. I need to go check it out sometime, but the building doesn't open on weekends. Alright, anyways, that's about it for the 25th anniversary of YRT. So, yeah, these models are double-sided, typical of York Region Transit to push to make these kinds of models. Since I have 2 with me right now, I'll fold one of the sides for the camera and just speed through the other. For some reason, the Viva side looks like this and has the number 2025, but on the YRT side here, it looks like this and has the number 2026. If the camera will cooperate. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna put one of these off to the side and start folding this one. I guess I'll go ahead and fold the YRT side for this one for the camera. And so yeah, let's go ahead and start doing it. Okay, now once we've picked our side, we have to make sure we know what we're doing with the fold. And so we want to pick out that, yep, this is the roof of the bus for this fold. And so these 2 sides have to come down. So yeah, alright, here we go. This big hole here, like, I believe it's supposed to be, like, for a piggy bank kind of thing, to store, like, your, I guess, cash for money. I really want to try avoiding breaking this, so, yeah. I'm gonna use my thumb to push this out, yep. Steady. Alright, perfect. Yep, and then got the wheels. Okay, perfect. And so, yep, it looks like this. So what I'm gonna do is, okay, these need to go down. Alright, perfect. And these slide in relatively easily, although the back one's kind of loose. Hopefully it won't be an issue. Okay. Alright, now time for the front of the bus. So we gotta put these in, we gotta fold these in. And, yep. Swing up the front of the bus. Okay, okay, these need to be folded in. Okay, like this. And then hopefully these can go in here. We gotta push through this hole here. Alright, the front of the bus is complete. Okay. Oh man. Oh wait, this is actually pretty loose. Okay, now time for the back. What's there a mirror? That's weird. Okay, and this goes up. Okay, this is just kind of loose. Okay. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah. Well, this is pretty much it for this model. So we got it. Yo, look at that. Celebrating a milestone. Man, I have a feeling I might actually have to use tape. Oh, this is not great. Alright, cool. And now, I'm gonna put this off to the side and speed run through the VIVA side. We got it, the VIVA side. And despite it looking kind of loose during the folding, thing actually held up together. So this is the VIVA side. Alright, nice. And let me go ahead and grab my next model. And here we have the next model I'll be folding. Yeah, so here's the paper model of the Hamilton Street Railway Nova Bus LFS CNG. So the compressed natural gas variant of the Nova Bus LFS. Now, I'll be honest, I have no clue why Hamilton has such an addiction to natural gas buses. because they also have XN60s. Like, both of these models, I actually recently got heritage schemes on one of each model, which is amazing, and I was able to fan both of them, like, within a short amount of time during the day, which is crazy. Yeah, so I was in Hamilton a few times last summer, mainly the fan transit, but yeah, the HSR LFS CNG, even though I kind of wish they added, like, a bit of detail to, like, showcase, like, the natural gas tank in the back. But just so we're clear, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, HSR never ordered, like, diesel variants of the LFS. I'm gonna show you, like, some more detailing. Also, look at this bike on the bike rack. And I was able to get this paper model at Hamilton Go Center Station, where HSR has a customer service desk there. So, yeah, I guess this goes to show that one of the best ways that you guys can get paper models for yourself would be to check out Transit's customer service desk, because you never know. Sometimes these customer service desks will have Transit paper models hiding around, because, like, I guess they're mainly for kids. But yeah, again, this should be another relatively easy fold, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start by folding this. Okay, let's go. And we're finally back to not having problematic, like, grooves and holes. I forget which one's easier, like this one or the Burlington New Look bus. Like, which one of these are easier to fold? But at the same time, like, if a paper model is, like, super easy to fold like this, like, they just don't... The models themselves just don't get a lot of detail. Okay, gonna fold these up. Oh, I forgot to fold this. Okay, yep, and gonna get these in. Yeah, I'm gonna try to open the hole a bit more, like, with my finger. Why is this one at the front, like, problematic? Okay, and the thing holds up together nice. Alright. I'm gonna do the back first this time. Okay. And perfect. So, back end is done. Now for the front. I'm not gonna fold the mirrors, by the way. And hopefully this maintains, like, the classic front shape of the Nova bus. For some reason, it doesn't, like, the holes don't, like, open up the right way. Okay, but I think we finally got it. Alright, yes, we got it. Oh, the Nova Bus LFS CNG. HSR bus. And speaking of which, like, I think you can get these paper models at, like, a Hamilton public library as well. But I guess here is a place where, like, you are guaranteed to get, like, paper models, is whenever the city of Hamilton does, like, major public events. Well, yeah, cool. Next model. Alright, next up, here's a paper model I did not expect to actually be able to get. Look at this. This is a paper model of a Brampton Transit bus. One of their classic second-gen Nova buses. And the way you can tell that this is a second-gen Nova Bus LFS is, like, the thing about Brampton Transit is that it's one of only few systems to still run Nova Bus LFSs, specifically with this style of headlights. This specific style of headlights are only found on, like, the oldest second-gen Nova buses, which are different than these ones. Yeah, bring back the HSR model again. These Nova buses have the modern day standard, I think it's called the clover style of headlights. So, very different than the older style. And another way to tell that this is a second-gen Nova bus is the engine position. You can see here that this is where the engine of the bus would go. It's actually placed to the side of the back of the bus, which is interesting, just like on a Van Hool bus, the non-articulated Van Hool buses. So yeah, these two things are dead giveaways for what a second-gen Nova Bus LFS would be. And I actually went to Brampton a few times, mainly to fan these buses, because yeah, like, I'll be honest, like, despite me, like, normally not liking Nova buses that much, like, these second gen specifically, like, I think they're quite fan-worthy. Like, these older Nova buses are kind of rare to see in Ontario, because, like, back in the day, in the early 2000s, transit agencies in Ontario, like, were mainly loyal towards getting Orion buses at the time, because Orion buses were actually made in Ontario, and Nova buses are from Quebec. And so at the time, like, if you were a transit agency from the Quebec area, then, like, yeah, you'd pretty much have no choice but to get Nova buses. Back in the early 2000s, I believe it was a three-way competition between Orion VIIs, New Flyer D40 LFs, and Nova Bus LFSs. But alas, like, Orion didn't survive past the 2010s, and actually went down as a bus maker, and so now, like, that's why we have a duopoly going on in the bus market, where it's just Nova Bus and New Flyer. Like, yeah, like, come on, we need more competition in the bus market. But yeah, like, I like second-gen Novas because they're rarer. In my opinion, they sound nicer than the later third and fourth gens. Now, if you were wondering how I was able to get this paper model, I actually emailed Brampton Transit customer service, and they told me that they were able to mail them out to me. And so that's what happened. I got this paper model in the mail, and wow, I was just pretty happy. And so yeah, if you guys want these Brampton Transit paper models for yourself, go ahead and reach out to them to their customer service through email. And I'm sure they'll be happy to mail them out to you. Yeah, what's kind of unfortunate is that, like, I don't think Brampton Transit even hands these out. They even hand these out, like, in person all that often. Well, yeah, cool. This is the second-gen Nova bus. And these are starting to retire from the Brampton Transit fleet, by the way. So, yeah, because the oldest second gens are from 2006. And so, yeah, these buses are actually 20 years old. Yeah, definitely go fan these, especially with the, with this type of headlight. And yeah, like, honestly, like, hats off to Brampton Transit, because, like, this is quite impressive detail, like, on this paper model. Like, you were able to showcase exactly what makes a second-gen Nova a second-gen Nova. Alright, let's go ahead and start folding this. Yeah, in 2025, actually, I think the Brampton, Mississauga area was also, like, one of the first places I went to for an actual transit fanning trip. Yeah, because I think back in early June, no, sorry, I think, like, back in May, I took transit down to the Mississauga area, specifically to meet up with somebody and do a trade in Pokemon Go. And after I was done that, I was like, hey, now that I'm here, like, I might as well, like, fan some transit. And I ended up taking transit to the Gateway Terminal in Brampton, and wow, like, is one of the best places in Brampton to, like, fan buses. Like, so many routes go here. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, and I guess, yeah, so I was checking out Gateway Terminal, and I ended up encountering one of Brampton's second-hand D40 LFs, which are actually hand-me-downs from London Transit. I didn't know it at the time, but I took a ride in it on Route 54, which is like a short loop route in Brampton. Okay, so we have this kind of situation going on here. And I think these don't actually go into anything. And so I think what matters is that I actually push this into the bottom hole. Oh, nice. Okay, now we got the back. Oh, gotta do these as well. Okay, but these, like, the top of it do have holes. Okay, you know what? I assume it works the same way like the front. Oh, I need to get this back out. Okay, there we go. Wait, what? So does it work? Okay, I got one of them in. Okay, wow, it actually works. So I don't know if the camera was able to get that, and unfortunate with the tears here. But yeah, we got it, the second-gen Nova from Brampton Transit. I don't know why it looks like this. Wait, unless the front has this too. Oh, actually, I don't know if I can show it to you, like, in this shot, but oh yeah, there we go. You can see that there are holes that open up here. I wonder if that works to, like, make the front end, like, look better. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we did it, and looks better now. Yeah, you can see, like, the front actually doesn't look cursed. Alright, cool. But guys, not only does Brampton Transit have paper models of their local buses, but they also have a paper model of the Züm bus. Like, wow, so this actually exists. Like, awesome. Like, this one I also got through the mail as well, but unfortunately not at the same time as the second Gen Nova. Like, I'm sorry to them, but I actually had to ask customer service again to make sure that they actually didn't have Züm buses, but eventually they replied and said, yeah, we have paper models of Züm buses, and so these were mailed out to me as well. Like, wow. The Brampton Züm BRT, which falls in the same umbrella as Brampton Transit, it's like VIVA. Now the difference between VIVA and Züm is that VIVA, they build too much fancy infrastructure but run too little service. But meanwhile, Züm builds little dedicated infrastructure but actually runs a decent amount of buses. So you can see the contrast between these two bus rapid transit systems. And like, Züm operates strictly New Flyer articulated buses. I believe this is the XDE60. This looks like. And also, what the heck? Like, look at this. I don't know if you guys can see, but dude, how come like this paper model like actually includes some more detail here? Like, you can see the exhaust pipe in both the side and rear views. But the second Gen Nova doesn't have it. In fact, like, in my opinion, like, the shape of the exhaust on the second Gen Nova is another thing that makes these buses unique. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and start folding. Get the wheels. Oh, actually, another thing I should mention is that, in 2025, another reason why I specifically went to Brampton a couple times was to fan another really unique bus that they have on their roster, which is their one singular D60 LF bus number 839, which is another hand-me-down from London Transit. But for some reason, 839 was London's one retiring D60 LF that was in the best condition, and so they were handed down to Brampton Transit. Now, unfortunately, 839 was quite a problematic bus. It often went out of service for repairs and didn't come out that often. But the D60 LF came at a time when like Brampton Transit like had a lot of overcrowded buses and just needed like random deployment of articulated buses on certain routes to fill in the capacity. And so that's why sometimes like the D60 LF would go to a bunch of like random local routes, and like it sometimes appeared on the UTM Express route. The D60 LF also sometimes appeared on Züm routes, which is really interesting. Because I live so far from Brampton, like, I'm not able to, like, actually get down to Brampton within a moment's notice of, like, the D60 LF being deployed. And at one point, like, in the second half of the year, like, in 2025, like, the D60 LF was at the mechanics for quite some time. Until one day, it finally showed up again. And it first appeared on the UTM Express, which my friend was able to get in service. But still, I got down to Brampton as quickly as I could, and was able to fan 839 when it did some night runs on the Chinguacuzi 4, which by the way is one of the most common routes that 839 tends to go onto. Unfortunately, 839 has been missing in action since like December. hasn't been seen in service since then, and yeah, really unfortunate. Because, wow, like that 1D60LF is such a popular bus for fans, and I know a good amount of us actually flock down to Brampton specifically for 839. But yeah, like D60LF is such a popular bus for people to fan, like for good reason. Like what's crazy is that like 839 is the last active D60LF bus like in Southern Ontario. Like in Ontario, only like I believe OC Transpo over in Ottawa still uses them. Okay, so this one doesn't have a hole in the middle, like unlike the Nova bus we did before. And so yeah, I guess we'll have to do it this way. Oh wait, no, I was wrong. The hole, the check for the hole on these specifically. Alright, finally. Oh no, but I didn't do the bottom. Okay, finally, we got it. Now, time for the front. Alright, we did it. Yup, we did it. But honestly, like, the challenge of folding these, like, is actually worth it, because, like, now, like, it actually holds together really well. Actually holds together tightly. Oh wow, I'm looking at the front, it says, sandalwood. If only they included, like, the route number that actually goes to Sandalwood. Wait, no, like, the, I think 502 goes there, the 502 main, it goes up to Sandalwood. Nice. Nice. Alright, next up, now, I know I have this in my collection already, the Up Express DMU, but, I thought I'd fold it for the camera because this specific one that says move on up at the top, I've been hunting for quite a while because I remember like last year I've been going to I've been walking around like Union Station like multiple times, like specifically trying to look for these Up Express paper models. And, like, I would always check multiple places. I would check, like, the Union Station bus terminal. I would check, like, the customer service at Union Station. But also I would check with, the people who work at the, Up Express platform at Union Station. Yeah, so these are the places I would check for, these Up Express paper malls. But, oh yeah, also another place that they were handing these out, apparently, was at the tourism information place at Union Station. For some reason, like, they had a bunch of Up Express paper models just sitting there, but for some reason, apparently, allegedly, these paper models were quite popular with kids that go to Union Station, and so these, like, would quickly run out. And I think a guy at Union Station ended up telling me that, like, yeah, it was starting to get more and more expensive, like, printing these out. And so oftentimes they would have, like, a limited amount of stock of these at Union Station to hand out. I think at this point, like, they're not even sure when a restocking will happen for these. And so eventually, like, I just gave up looking for these at Union Station until one day, during a transit fan trip, I believe in October, I decided to look for the Metrolinx community offices to see if they happen to hand out paper models, because I was also looking for like paper models of like the Eglinton Crosstown LRT and the Finch West LRT as well. I went up to the one at Thorncliffe Park because they had a community engagement office for the upcoming Ontario line, which will serve the area. And so I went there, asked them for paper models. They eventually checked their stock, and sure enough, they actually have some backup Up Express paper models, and I was over the moon. Like, I can't believe it. It all started with me, like, like first finding this specific one at Union Station, like at the bus terminal. I only grabbed one for some reason and gave it to a friend in Windsor. And like I guess after that I was just regretting like not grabbing more of these Up Express paper models. And I think I would definitely say that like this is the second generation of these Up Express paper models. Like they had another special exclusive Up Express train for I believe their 10th anniversary party, which I honestly regret not going. That also happened in 2025. They might have also handed out like Up Express models like for the Caribbean Carnival and a bunch of other events as well. This will be the second type of Up Express model that I'll have. And so yeah, let's go ahead and fold this. And oh, by the way, at the community engagement office, the guy there also straight up just gave me this, which is I guess another paper model, but this is this is a Go Conductor's hat for the kids. I don't know if I even want to fold that for the camera, but yeah, let me go ahead and fold this. Oh, and these are tiny wheels that I gotta pop out. Uh-oh, I hope the wheels didn't have a problem there. Okay, no, we're good. That's it. Nice. Okay, get ready to put these in. Alright, these are in. Perfect. Alright, what's the front? Okay, and then without folding this half of the cab, I'm gonna just slide this in. Like that. Perfecto. Alright, and so we actually replicate the shape of this DMU. Okay, the back. Alright, nice. Did it. And here at the bottom is just the Up Express map and a bunch of things. This, I don't even know if I should, I don't know if I should even fold. Wait, maybe I'll try? It says fold this crease down, so, what? Oh, so like, wait, down? Oh, so like this way? Because like this is down. Wait, so it's this, and then this goes down? I actually don't understand these. Wait, how does it make any sense? I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I legit don't understand how this even works. Like, what do you mean by folding the crease down? Like, I did this, but then, like... Okay, like, when you wrap this around your head, like... How does this, like, even work and, like, stay? Oh, like, I actually... Like, I never understand these paper hats. But anyway, so let me continue on with the next paper model, which is this. A paper model of the Line 6 Finch West LRT. That's right, guys. Like, on December 7th, like, last year, in 2025, Line 6 Finch West LRT finally opened, and basically it's a light rail route that travels from Finch West Station out to Humber College. Yeah, so they were having celebrations for the opening of Line 6. Now, they hyped it up so much, and everyone was excited to finally ride in this new rapid transit line. Like, by the way, like, Toronto hasn't had a new rapid transit line open for, like since 2006, I believe. Like, since, like, Line 4 was opened. Unfortunately, Line 6 wasn't that great. It was slow, it had to stop for a lot of traffic lights. Worst of all, like, it absolutely sucks in winter. Absolutely sucks in winter, and for some reason, it carried over these same issues from one of Ottawa's LRT systems. It carried the same issues. I believe it was with the track switches, but also with the same light rail rolling stock, the Alstom Citadis Spirit trains. Yeah, so these 4-car long trains were what they use on Line 6. And, wow, and as you can see, like, door positions are really, really weird, by the way. And specifically for the opening of Line 6, they had, I don't know how many of the trains, but, like, this is sort of like an opening celebration paint scheme, like, for 2 of the cars. But, yeah, I was there that morning on December 7th for the opening of Line 6. I got up early and was actually able to ride the first ever eastbound train from North Finch Oakdale, which is where the garage facility was for Line 6, over to Finch West Station, where hundreds of people have been lining up there to meet this first train. Yeah, like, it was right after they had the opening ceremony with the dignitaries and special guests. They had trains for that. And another example that shows why they really cared about the Line 6 opening event was that, they had a special commemorative coins for the opening of Line 6, and I was one of the lucky few who were able to get one of these special coins. Yeah, check this out, guys. Yeah, like, you can see, like, this is, like, actual metal, like, coins, silver, like, yeah, it's freaking cool. Like, what's interesting was that, they were handing these out at every single Line 6 station along the line that morning, and my strategy was actually to go to Tobermory Station, which was 2 stations down the line, and wait there, along with some people, for a staff member to finally come and hand out the coins. Yeah, what an epic morning that was. I guess despite all the prominent issues we could see with Line 6, and yeah, it goes to show that, like, you can't just slap light rail transit anywhere and expect it to work. Like, this is an example of planners of transit and politicians just like building transit solely for the aesthetics and not understanding how it actually works, like, in practice. Like, not understanding, like, what different public transit modes are good for. Like, when should you implement buses? When should you implement grade separated rail? When should you implement commuter rail? Different modes of public transit have their own unique purposes and what they do. And each function in their own unique way. They cater to, like, different numbers of people. But anyways, yeah, this is the Line 6 paper model, and as you can see, yeah, we have to punch the thing out of the cardboard, so let's get started. Oh wow, and it comes out pretty easily. And I'm not entirely sure if, like, there were older paper models for Line 6 Finch West. There might have been, but, like, unfortunately I wasn't able to get them. And I even checked with, like, the Metrolink's community offices, and I think they said they ran out. I'm trying to, like, use my thumb to, like, be precise with it. Perfect. Alright, there we go. There, it's out. Oh wow, and these wheels are tiny. So I gotta be, like, extra careful. Okay. We got it. And I think the wheels are all okay. Okay, there we go. I just have to use my thumb to pop the small wheels out. Oh wow, and this one's even worse because like you got the because you have the 4 like grooves here to worry about. Oh, actually, I gotta fold these down before yeah, before I slide it into the holes. Oh dear, I hope these aren't loose. Oh man, this is freaking loose. But I'm gonna get started with the front and back. Hopefully that helps. Okay, nice. Oh man, but yeah, the bottom's actually being an issue. Alright, I guess we did it. The problem is just that, like, yeah, this worries me. Hopefully, like, it doesn't force me to tape it later. Oh yeah, at least it sort of holds together. Okay, it actually says Humber College here at the end. Cool. Alright, we got the next model here, but look at this. Wow. Okay. First off, this is an incredibly old paper model, as you can see. This is from Barrie Transit, by the way, and I basically got it because somebody mentioned to me that this does exist, and they recommended that I go up to their city hall to try to ask for them, and that's what I did. I went up to Barrie, and I was able to get these at their city hall, and my goodness, like this is like super old, like thin cardboard, so it's like super fragile, like yeah, probably more fragile than the CLRV back there. I honestly don't even know, like, when the heck have these ever been handed out? Like, these probably haven't been handed out for, like, decades at least. Like, and the other thing is that, like, the bus that's actually represented, like, in this model, like, it doesn't look like anything that was in their roster. Like, closest thing I can ever assume it is would be the D40 LF, but even then, like, it just does not match at all, and why in the heck is the engine, like on the side of the bus, like the 2nd Gen Nova? Yeah, like this is a weird model. I don't even know what it is, but I'm actually curious to see what it's like when I actually fold it up. Alright, just like that, it's out, and drop this to the side. Wow, I have to be like, I have to be really careful with this thing. And you can see that there's actually instructions on the bottom here for how to fold it. Okay, and the wheels aren't 3D for some reason, so like I think this will straight up be a prism, a prism of cardboard paper. Oh wow. Okay, so then I actually have to be careful with the fold, and like the creases like in this model aren't even that deep, so like it's not so obvious like where the folding should happen. You have to like actually fold it down, like push it down hard. Yeah, but yeah, this paper model is nothing I've ever seen before. I don't think there's even pictures of it on the internet. Oh no, like this thing isn't something I can just fold quickly. Okay, these two are actually surprisingly easy. There's actually a dedicated crease to it. Now how the heck does this work? So like, okay. No, please don't tell me I actually have to reinforce this with, like, tape. I'm gonna try to... Wait, what? Oh my goodness, it actually holds together well. Wait, what? Wait, what? It actually holds together well. What is this? Okay, apparently I misjudged this. Wow, my goodness. And all it takes are like perfectly made like folding creases like in the back. Yep, fold it so that we get these. Oh my, let's go, we got it. Let's go. Heck yes. Wow. Okay, interesting. Alright, let me go ahead and get my final paper model for the video. Alright, last one. We have the Durham Region Transit Pulse Bus. Yeah, the Bus Rapid Transit of DRT. And the reason why I do the air quotations is because like many of the pulse routes like don't even act as actual like bus rapid transit. I've heard that some of the routes are so bad that they end up having worse frequencies than local routes, which is just crazy. And like how do you have local routes that run more frequently than the pulse routes? Like that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I was able to get this at DRT's Westney garage because they have a customer service office there, and so I was able to ask for this. Now, I also wanted to ask for a paper model of their brand new electric buses, but unfortunately they said they ran out for some reason, and so I was only able to get this Pulse Excelsior bus. Let's go ahead and fold this as fast as we can because it's super late in the night. Yeah, we've been folding these paper models all day, and for those of you who've been sticking by, watching to the very end, like I really appreciate it. And yeah, my goal is just to show you guys like just how awesome these paper models are as collectible items. Alright, this is folded, so we get this. Right, nice. Even though like I don't know why the wheels are actually working as like supports for the bottom section. Alright. Now let's do the front. Oh, and as you can see, like there's actually a neat detail here on these buses with the HVAC unit. Which is like the buses, which is like the models from YRT. Okay, wow, it's actually wait, I need to show you guys this. You can see there's actually like two layers of creases like here at the front. So, like, are they trying to replicate like the like the curve of this HVAC thing? Okay, and so I'm actually curious to see how this even works. Okay, and then we probably fold this up. Wait a minute. Okay, this I'm actually not understanding. Okay, I'm already popping this into the... Yep. So how does... Wait, these have to be folded in? Like this? So it's like... Oh, what? That sort of works. Okay, so it's like a slant, like, at the top here. Right, quickly do the back. And we got it. Ha ha ha. Right. The DRT Pulse Excelsior. What is make life easy? But yeah, ladies and gents, we have done a lot today. Like, oh my goodness. Wow. Like, this is how many paper models we have folded for the camera for this video. Holy moly. Yeah, that's like 10 right there. I guess 11 if you count the other YRT bus. Wow. Let me see if it looks better if I turn the light off. Alright guys, I apologize for forgetting to do this when I was recording the video last night, but I wanted to show you guys this. So, yeah, here are all the bags of goodies that I was able to get from York Region Transit throughout 2025, maybe 2024 as well. But I'm gonna start off by showing you guys this. This is probably the oldest bag that I have, but dude, look at how good this design is. Wow, like this is pretty cool. Yep, regional services. Wow, like look at this. I mean, the only thing that's whack I see here is like, why did you make the VIVA bus like a coach bus? What? Alright, anyways, I'll just show you guys what's inside. Yep. First off, I have this for feedback to YRT. No idea why this is there. This might have been from the Aurora Street Fair. And then, yep, York Regional Forest Guide. I have just this blank, just this like a thank you bag from YRT. Nothing's inside this one. Yeah, I think these are the only designs I have to show you guys. Like, look, like here is basically the same bag. Yeah, I think they've mainly stuck to this design in recent years. And this is what the side of it looks like. YRT. But this one actually has stuff inside, so I'm gonna show you. The My Ride training program. Okay, travel assistance program. Oh yeah, I remember now. I got this from the North Division Open House, and this is the most updated York Region Transit system map, and a bunch of stickers. Wait, no, actually, maybe this isn't from the open house. Like, maybe this specific bag of stuff I got from the I got from Promenade Terminal when they did the community engagement thing. This and bag of tissues for some reason. Oh, and then they were also giving out this Prester card holder and a flashlight for some reason. I don't know if the thing can get it well. Yep, there we go. So that's this bag. And last one. Yep, this one's definitely from the open house. We got a calendar for 2026. It's pretty cool. And, yep, very North Division. We got some stuff from Top Transit, which is actually the contractor who operates buses in the North Division. Okay, yeah, I also got the same flashlight from before and a Prester card holder. Oh, yeah, also a Talk Transit pen, as well as this Talk Transit 50 years, by the way. Talk Transit 50 years lanyard. Yeah. Alright, one more thing, actually. Okay, so here is a Metrolinx bag that I got. Now, the bag itself I got from the Thorncliffe Park Community Engagement Office, but the stuff inside I got from the Line 6 opening. So check this out. Alright, first off, this is a pretty wrinkly, but it's a freaking TTC system map from the opening day. That's how you can see it includes lines 1, 2, 4, and 6, and not including line 5, which at the time did not open yet for some reason. Yeah, funny enough, line 6 Finch West ended up opening before line 5. And something else that's inside is this cool activity book for kids, Adventures on Line 6. Yep, way to entertain your kids as you're riding through this slow LRT line. And okay, I think I have a few more things in here, which are just some stickers. Oh, actually, I have a transfer that I got that day at a Cedarvale station. Here's what a sticker set looks like. Hold on. This is pretty nice. And little pamphlet about line 6. And this is a temporary tattoo set. But yeah, I'm holding in my hands all the paper models I folded for today. Every paper model accumulated in the year 2025 to add to my collection. I cannot wait to see what 2026 has to offer, and I also cannot wait to deliver more and more content for the channel. So yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll be seeing you guys on the next video.